So when you think about strategic communication skills, you want to make sure that you are encouraging a complete kind of uphaul of just learning certain techniques in order to effectively do this. Gaining strategic communication skills is a much needed skill set for all of the up and coming careers in PR, as well as any in marketing, advertising, and now strategic communication is becoming kind of something that you're going to start seeing on resume builders. So people are going to want to see your effectiveness at strategically communicating. Some four-years are actually offering this as a minor and a major, specifically in PR. So students who are interested in pursuing a career in regards to strategic communication can ask, well, what can I do? What skills do I need? The answer is this list right here. So writing ability is obviously top priority. You need to be able to write a press release, develop marketing copy, create an annual report, manage a Twitter account. So regardless of the specific task, whether it's social media based or connecting with media, creating press kits, the writing has to be AP style, and you have to create a communication related type of language. This brings us to oral and communication, presentation skills. These involve public speaking. You may have to deliver a presentation to pitch a new business to a potential client or discuss campaign ideas. So incredibly important. We have an analytic ability. This would be strategic communicators use these skills to examine industry trends, audiences, and message design. They also use these skills to manage organizational needs, solve complex problems, conduct research, come up with creative ideas. So this is also something that they may use, which we will talk about. They also may use metric-driven programs such as Google Analytics. So you also need to be able to work under pressure. Strategic communication gets brought in a ton with crisis management with PR or any type of public relations kind of disaster. You want to make sure that you can come in with a clean, clear, concise plan, and that's where strategic communication comes in. But also you need to have a proactive mindset. So many people think that strategic communication is reactive because they associate it with crisis communication, but areas of strategic communication are also proactive. So you need to be able to have both types of mindsets. And that means that they involve finding unique opportunities to communicate with key audiences before competitors do. So having a proactive mindset will help you distinguish your messages from thousands of others that your audiences encounter daily. So you need to be able to communicate in crisis and also out of crisis. Then you also lastly need diverse talents. So that means that you're able to perform diverse tasks that will make you more marketable and communicate as a communication professional. This would include maybe an infographic for a brochure you're able to develop, or a video for a marketing campaign, deliver a presentation, or conduct a focus group for marketing. All right, so how do you create this strategic communications plan? Depending on what company you're working for, what business or what event or product launch you're trying to do, it could change. Overall, the idea is to have something, the communications plan will be something that you share with your stakeholders, so people involved with the promotion of your company or your business, and then it will also offer a chance to keep you and your team focused. So the elements would be the overall strategy page, that's one page, and that's something that's shared internally. And then as well as a spreadsheet. So this is your day-to-day PR plan that will include monthly, weekly, daily kind of plans. And this will be like in an Excel spreadsheet. So in the PR plan, you're going to make sure that you are sticking to what we like to call SMART planning. So it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. That's how you create a PR plan, a PR strategy. So when it is so your PR strategy, so this would be on your one-page plan. This is going to have a layout of what is the strategy about. That'll be your heading. You're going to have a time period. A distinct time period is typically about 3 months. You want to keep it at, but you're also going to want to update this daily, weekly, and monthly with like tasks and goals, and like you would add in events that you want to keep in touch with, or that you're going to petition to be involved with. Or media releases. Then you want to have a KPI, so you're going to have the metrics of your process, progress, and you're going to have an analysis of it. So you're going to have, hey, I want to reach this, and this is actually what we did. You want to make sure that this one page is as visual as possible, because you're going to be highlighting, think of just ads, that digital ads that come out, and how just gripping they are. So your KPI might actually be like, hey, this is our goal, in like a pie chart of some sort or a graphic, and then you can update it maybe if you release this, or you're updating it weekly, with the actual analysis. So we do this with the Moorpark Reporter, our student newspaper. We will give out analytics at our Tuesday meetings. So every morning we will go over, hey, this was our most popularly read story. We have reached this many people on our social media and so forth. So it kind of gives a little bit of an idea of, hey, this is what we're doing, this is how it's going, and this is encouraging for our inner communication. So strategy plan, this will be the spreadsheet. So you're going to start with time-sensitive activities. So these will be things that we want to be doing on the weekly basis. Every single day you want to reach out to the media, or whatever it is that you guys have decided in your company that you're going to do in order to get your message out, or targeted your campaign. So you want to make sure that you have gaps with top priority activities. So you're going to have time sensitive, and then you're going to have top priority, and then you're going to have options that would be good to do type of thing. You want to make sure that you carry these options over multiple platforms. So your strategy plan is going to be on a spreadsheet. You're going to have, types of company networks. So think of small businesses that you could kind of reach out to. Think of media that you could reach out to. Think of community members that you could reach out to, and then kind of start a plan with what that type of communication is going to look like, and all of those communication strategies and how you're going to communicate will all be kind of funneled into the same idea, so the same type of goal. You want to make sure this covers over multiple platforms. And when we say platforms, we're not just speaking social media platforms. We're also talking on just how you are relating to the community as a whole. So you want to make sure this is like 3 months length. So the max you want to set this up for is 3 months. Then you want to update it every week. You want to make sure that you're just following the plan that you have, and that you're reaching the highest potential possible each week, so that you can update it and get to that point that you want to be every month. Okay, so this has been a lecture on strategic communications, how to do it, what it is, how to do it, and what types of skill sets you need in order to do it, and what kind of jobs now. We have a list here from our text that you can actually do with a strategic communication background. So you can click on these. It'll kind of give you an idea of what you can do with that. Again, in a journalism degree or a PR degree, you are going to be completely ready for a lot of different options. So our sources for this, Jasmine Roberts wrote Writing for Strategic Communications last year. Her book is on the online educational resource. She offered a lot of great tips that I used in this lecture. So check it out.